Hey, okay. Hey, I think we're live. Woohoo! Oh, let me check my teeth. The other day I did a test on the World Divination Association and I had stuff in my teeth. It was so sad because I was making a joke about it. I was like, oh, I do have something in my teeth. Hey, everybody who's out there.
Hello, hello.
So if you're out there, if you're already listening, we'd love for you to share this
Please,
video if you feel comfortable and led. But if
please.
you don't want to have some crazy shenanigans on your Facebook page, you don't have to. But we
I
love it
will,
when you do share. So I'm sharing right now.
I'm
V,
fine so I can share it.
I know
Oh,
you're
this is like,
sharing, liking, sharing. Let me put it on my page. I know one person is out there. Hey, who are you? If you want to let us know where you're calling from, watching from. Oh, all right. There's a couple of you. Well, welcome everybody. My name is Mitchell Osborn. You can find me at mitchellosborn.com. And this lovely, lovely Vixen, I'm going to call you Vixen tonight. That's V. Oh, V for Vixen.
V for Vixen. That is me. And you can find me at redlightreadings.com.
Yay! Well, how are you?
I got some new hers.
Well, I started to say something, but I was like, I can't remember if it was up last time, but I think you had like the little ponytails or something
It was
last
nice.
time.
Yeah, it was
It changes
fuzzy.
too much.
Yeah.
It
It's
changes
okay.
as much as your lipstick does.
But I like to keep it fresh, although my braids have become it's funny because somehow it became signature, at least for me. Even in my on my website, I had braids for all of my photo shoot picture, all of my headshots. So it's kind of like this is just signature for V. So I'm back to braids.
Cool.
I Yeah, went and sat and got them done, and I'm feeling quite queenly actually.
Nice. Well, hey, Heather from Tennessee. Hey, Norm from close to
Hello.
me. Who else? If you're out there, you want to say hello, go for it. Maybe let us know where you're watching from. We're going to do some readings in a little bit. First, we're going to do a little shenanigan chit chat.
Yes, yes.
So, I tell you, V, I know you do this kind of work, but I've never really like purchased. I mean, I might have, but I don't recall ever buying like a candle to do candle work.
Okay.
And I was in a shop on my little
Excursion.
renewal trip, and I said, you know what, let me get a candle just to kind of bring some love and energy back to me and Fabian. Our relationship is great, but it's like let's do that. We're in the middle of COVID and all this kind of stuff, and we're close together. So I bought that, but then I bought a little green candle for like abundance.
Ooh, has it been
Um,
too?
um, First of all, July, no, what was last month? June was the best
Uh
financial month for my psychic woo woo stuff, which,
huh.
can you believe it? In 18 months. In
Wow.
18 months. And then this month is turning out to be a wonderful one as well. And I know a lot of it is me doing my inner work and in my meditation time, I set the intention for anybody who comes across my image, my words, my voice, my likeness, whatever it is, that they're receiving that vibration, high vibration, that I'm
Mhm.
stepping up, making a difference, helping to raise the vibration of the planet, helping people see what we're going to call, spiritual truths, which a lot of times recognizing those is what brings about what we call healing.
Yes.
So it's been a real cool one. I just had dinner, so I'm like, it's coming up. So, hey, Sharon, are you in tomorrow? Are you? I'm
Okay.
assuming you're New Zealand and not North Zion.
I love it.
So what's been going on with you, V? How's your weeks? We've been away 2 weeks.
Um, Things have been good. I can't complain. I've been, like I like to say, booked, busy, and blessed. So I'm excited about meeting and reading for new BFFs, and I have 7 mentoring students that I'm doing.
Wow.
I have stopped taking new mentoritas, but to work with these 7, we start this week. Some of us. Um, and my turn teas have been going really, really well. People are really vibing with the messages that are being pushed through me to share. So that's been awesome. The last 2 weeks, but last week of we got to spend family time. So we had his daughter, my bonus baby, was here. She spent Thursday night with us and then the weekend with us.
Wait, wait,
So
wait. What'd you call her?
my bonus baby. Yes, because I don't
I,
want to say, my stepdaughter.
I
That just
love
sounds
it.
so separate. So I just call her my bonus baby.
I
You
love
know.
it.
So we had her for the weekend. So it was it was good to get back in the mode of um, being with the little one again. Because like I said, she'll be 4 this week.
Oh,
Mine is
wow.
Mine's 13. So it's a big age gap. I've done 4 a long, long time ago. But just her energy is just exuberant and loud and wild and happy and carefree. So yeah, we spent some time as a little family, and it was good. It was good for us to
Okay.
do that.
Hey, Eloy in Texas, and Sue, and Sharon from the future.
Yes,
Hey, Nicola Stavrino.
Sabrina. Sabrina.
Stavrino. I love it. And
Yeah.
Maria. Hello, Maria.
Hey,
I said it with the Spanish accent, but I know you're not Spanish, Maria.
and I will say that it reminds me how tired you get at the end of the day after being with a 4-year-old.
I can only imagine.
Yo, but it was all good.
Not part of my life path this time around. I honestly, in all my past life explorations and dream time and stuff like that, and even like a deep down inside of me feeling, I truly, truly have not experienced, or do I believe I was ever a parent in any past life. I'm sure I was,
Yeah, yeah,
but I'm so not in this lifetime. I just don't think it's even close to. I feel more. It's funny because I always tell people I feel more off planet, like alien, than I've
yeah.
been around here too many times. So it's kind of funny.
But you're a pet parent.
Oh my gosh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Animals are huge for me. But I
yeah,
know I've said this before, maybe not on this show. But if I didn't live with Fabian, if I wasn't married to him, and he was my life, I would not have an animal in my home, because I my home I just come home and I sleep. When I lived alone, I didn't spend a lot of time there. So I know I would not give the animal the attention, and then
okay,
I just
yeah.
know myself because I've been there before. I had a ferret one time. 3 months later, my friend was adopting it. I had a parrot one time. 2 months later, a friend was adopting it. So I usually like the odd animals, and or I'd get something like a snake that
Uh,
if I got tired of it, I would just let it go in the backyard.
be free, young snake. Be free.
you didn't
Yeah.
you didn't have to find a home for it.
No, not at all.
Hey, Brenda. Hey,
Hey,
Wilma.
hey, Tamara.
Oh, it's tomorrow. I haven't seen the name yet. Are you looking at your phone, or something?
Yeah.
So yeah, so it's been an interesting week. My corporate day job, my work is going well.
Mhm.
Stepping outside of what I normally do still, as we're bringing
Okay.
things back into normal. And hey, if you're in Florida with me, God love us. We just hit 15,300 tests in one day. We surpassed New York for their worst day ever.
Oh my
So
God.
it's funny because they said if Florida was its own country, we would be the top. We would be third in the ranking, right below U.S.
Yeah. Oh,
as
that is
if we were our own country.
crazy.
So, but yeah, so some interesting vibes going on down here in this odd state, and they're pushing to open us up and go back to school.
Us too. That's everywhere.
Yeah. In other words, they have said Florida will go back to that classroom in August. So,
Yeah. Hey.
so
And I'm like,
yeah,
if you're meeting about school in the middle of July on Zoom, what makes you think that it's okay
yeah,
to have all people in a classroom? That
yeah,
makes absolutely no sense to me.
yeah. And
None.
my and I don't want anybody to get it. I don't want anybody to die. But where I see the craziness coming in is once the kids start getting it, they're going to not be able to go to school anyway. Then the
Yep.
parent might get it. Then if a teacher, I mean, can you imagine if just 10% of the teachers got it? Then what happened? Who's teaching the class? The other
Exactly.
teachers?
Yeah.
It's so yeah. So it's going to be an interesting wave, and and
Mhm.
I pull my energy up high spiritually, and I look down upon it, and I see the
Yeah.
shadow work, and I see the stuff coming to the surface, and woo,
And
woo.
from this space, I can say that I am grateful that I am no longer in a school, so I don't have that worry. It's just my son, but he's in a private school, which I am blessed he's able to do that because they've already started to make adjustments for smaller class sizes
Oh,
and
good.
social distancing and all, but they have the means to be able to do that versus our public schools here where classrooms were already overrun before COVID. Teachers had like 30 up to like 40 kids in a classroom. Like there's no possible way that can happen to
Yeah.
have any kind of safety. But yet and still, nothing has really changed on the front of education to make any kind of different decision. So I don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah. I tell you. Anyway, we will
Yeah,
see, and we will do our best to keep our vibration high.
that's it. That's
I
it. That's all.
almost said, walk with the Lord.
And
Oh,
it is that you pray to, literally.
walk with spirit.
There, there you
Oh.
go.
So who popped on? Hey Judith, how are you? So we are going to do some readings. So here's how we do. This is how we do it. Yeah, I don't sing that often. So this is how we do it. If you had a reading 2 weeks ago with us, please definitely don't raise your hand. And if you had a reading 4 weeks ago, just see how the room's going before you raise your hand.
Mhm.
Just because we want to give some new people a chance to get in. And we don't want to have to say, no, you've had one too many times. We don't
Right.
want to have to be, please don't make us that person. Please
Don't,
don't make,
don't make us a person.
don't make us,
that.
don't make us the reading police. So we're going to take 8 people. So if you want to get a reading, and by you typing the word me, M-E, you're giving us permission to do a reading. So type the word me, M-E, and then V's going to read them off. I'm going to write down the 8 names. And then we'll start doing some readings. We'll each pull a card, and we'll tell you the second half of what you want to do.
Mm-hmm.
Darren, write the word me quickly. You gotta
Right.
follow the rules. What?
Oh, no, not yet. Nobody's
Okay.
come up yet.
Type the word me, M-E. There we go. All right, Sharon.
Yes.
Thank you. Sigh.
Uh-huh.
All right, who else?
Aloy.
Eloy. You read them off to me. I can't see them.
Okay. Kurt, type me.
Kurt. I was just texting Kurt on the phone.
Brenda. Kurt.
Brenda, Kurt, Eloy.
Tamara.
Who is it?
Tamara.
Did you miss?
Cameron.
Did you miss Maria? Oh, standby. Okay, she's on standby. I'm sorry. So Tamara.
Judith.
All right, one more.
Judith.
Judith wants a triple X or quadruple X.
Wait, huh?
Oh no, that's Nicola.
Did you get Judith?
Yeah, I got Judith.
And you got Nicola.
Nicola.
Okay.
Is it Nicola or Nicola? I don't know how you would tell us the difference. It's probably Nicola. Because with the last name, I'm feeling like it's I'm not even gonna say what I think because it makes me feel kind of like a Slavic, German, Russian,
Nicola Stafford.
Hungarian, Lithuanian. Because I work with a Hungarian girl and a Lithuanian girl. All right, so we got our 8 people. Thank you, everybody. So I got Sharon, Sai, Eloy, Kurt, Brenda, Tamara, Judith, Nicola. I'm going to go Nicola. And I tell you, Judith, I love your name, but every time I hear the name Judith, I laugh because it reminds me of Will and Grace. Jack's mother was Judith, and he had such a crazy relationship with her. So Norm says, love the vehement. Yeah, thank you, Norm.
No 8, so it's Nicola.
All right. So Maria's already 1 step ahead of us. So here's, if you did not get a reading, if you're not one of our 1 through 8s, then you choose your own number 1 through 8 and you piggyback on somebody else's reading. So, and what we're going to do in just a moment, we're going to ask you for, right, Judith? Hey, Rosangela.
Hey,
We're going to ask you for your question. So if you're like number 7 or 8, just hold your question for right now. But what you do is you type your question in, but don't hit enter yet. And then when we say, hit enter, then you put your question in. So Sharon, you're going to be first. So go ahead and type your question in there. So Sharon and then Sai, get your question ready, but don't hit enter yet. And then V, would you like to go first or second tonight?
I'm going to go first tonight.
Okay, cool. You know it don't matter to me. We work so well together.
Yes. Oh, thank you, Maria.
All right, Sharon, type your question in. And then Sai, get yours on deck. Aloy, you can get yours maybe. You're just standing at the edge of the dugout. Oh my gosh.
What?
I taught reading in layers on the WDA site yesterday. I was using sports references all over the place. I don't know where that came out of. I was pulling that out.
I love
it. Okay, so Sharon, let me see if I can do this. Last time I did it. Ta-da! So Sharon, see how her question pops up? V, can you? Oh, I don't know if you can see it or not, V.
Oh, not yet.
So Sharon says, what does the next 6 months look like? Love, work, health, whatever you feel. All right, so let's do that for Sharon. And this is, I think this is Sharon Lima, because I see two Sharons. Okay, so hey, Sharon Wagner. So if you chose number 1, this reading is for you. The question doesn't necessarily pertain to you, but allow the reading to resonate if you chose number 1 along with Sharon. And if you're just coming on, you can choose 2 through 8. Just do it silently to yourself, and you piggyback on somebody else's reading. All right, V.
All right. So I have the Knight of Cups here in reverse. So guys that know me, reverse cards are always internal energy. So the next month for you is really going to be a lot of emotional. I don't want to say emotional ups and downs. For the simple fact that this Knight, he has his idea of what he wants love to be, and when it isn't that, there can be some variations in his mood, demeanor, and whatnot. So we're talking about love, when we're talking about career, we're talking about health. This is really talking about your emotional state in regards to everything that's going on around you. Okay, you want things to be perfect. You want them to feel like love. You want to be in this space of joy and everything just working out happily ever after. But this is going to talk about you internally dealing with those times when it's not happily ever after. Learning how to balance your own energy, okay? You might want to rush in and save some people in regards to relationships and, career and whatnot. But recognizing where your energy is and if you have it enough to spend and expend to other people to give them what they need, okay? And just talking about people, we're talking about love. I don't know if there's somebody in your life that you maybe either, if you're in a relationship or someone that you're crushing on, this just makes me feel like learn to receive. Learn to be able to receive. Okay?
All right. And from me, Ace of Wands. So, yeah, spark it up. And with that receiving, oh my gosh, it's like the flame is burning on this. It's kind of cool. But yeah. Ace of Wands is about to start. It's about a beginning, spiritual, sexual. And I'm going to be blunt here because we were talking about this beforehand when she started talking about learn to receive. And we've got this big old wand here. So, yep. So be willing to receive. And, the sexual energy, the Kundalini energy crawling up, gosh, y'all, spirit is yelling in my ear and it's very sexual. I literally heard take care of mama. So Sharon, make sure you're taking care of mama.
I love it.
If you know what I mean. So yeah, so this is really, really about, finding that, joy with yourself and acceptance, letting that spark of creativity come through you, because then you're going to, I just feel your whole body like a spark lighting up, like a spark plug popping off. So yeah, enjoy that. So Sharon, let us know how that resonated with you. Anybody else who chose number 1, if that resonated with you, you can let us know as well. And okay, so I want to say hey to I want to say hey. So let me see if I can pronounce your name. Adjoa or Adjoa. I love your name. So hello. And hey, Barrett.
That's her. I believe it's Adjoa. I believe.
Adjoa.
I've never called her by her legal name. Call her Flo.
Oh, okay. So okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so Sharon totally resonates. Beautiful, beautiful.
Yeah, glad.
So, all right. So, Sai, I think I'm pronouncing it right. S-A-I, like Mai Tai, Sai. Oh, okay. She said yes. Oh, yes, they said yes. All right. All right. So, Sai, go ahead and hit enter. Hey, Ann.
Hey, Aaron.
It means Monday born. Oh my gosh, I love it.
Ooh, I was born on a Monday too, Flo. I love it.
Okay, Nicholas said yes. Number one resonated with them too. Excellent.
Good.
So, Sai, hit enter. Eloy, get your question ready. You'll be after Sai. If you don't know what we're doing, we've already picked our 8 people to give one card readings each, but you can choose 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, or 8 and piggyback on their reading. All right, so let me see if I can click this up. So, all right, so Sai said, how will my move be for work and relationship of any kind? I am moving in a few months to a brand new city for work. Thank you. You are welcome. So, all right, so V.
How will my move be for work and relationships of any kind? All right.
Hey, our illegitimate tarot child is here.
Hey, Troy.
We need to make Troy legitimate. He's legitimate tarot child.
All right, so we have here the Three of Pentacles. So this is telling me that there's going to be a lot of cooperation in regards to your move and meeting new people in relationship wise. There's a lot of creating foundation. So I think moving into this new space, this new area, this new arena, you're really going to find people that you can share like-minded ideas with to create foundation. You might not do the same things, so to speak, but you have an idea of what you want in terms of friendships, in terms of relationships, in terms of work relationships. Okay, so this is all about the process of creating foundation, allowing everybody to be independent but working together on one accord. So it looks really, really good. Finding community. Okay.
All right, and for what's move and work and relationship stuff going to be like? All right, 6 of Swords. So yeah, this is absolutely moving on to something better. Now, because the 6 of Swords is Aquarius energy, but also this card literally means to move, to go, to leave behind. So this totally resonates. I love this card because typically the card is moving from left to right, which is like forward motion, but this card is facing full on. So I really feel like for you, I would say do not turn your back on anything. Stay focused on it. Keep the target, keep the goal, everything in your sight. Don't lose sight of why you're doing all of this. So, and if the emotions or all the worry and the thought and the frustration come out, just pull in that Aquarius energy, which is the humanitarian. They're very how do I want to say it? They're not flighty, but they don't have a lot of roots, so it's easy for them to move. So I want to say this. I keep wanting to say this. Remember who you are. Remember who you are. All right. So remember who you are, and just continue to move forward. Keep your goal and your aim in sight, and don't get attached to too much of the worry and the frustration that may come up with it. Just stay focused on that main thing. So, Sai, let us know if that resonated. Anybody who chose number 2, let us know if that resonated with you as well.
Sharon said, that's weird. I piggybacked onto Sire's car before I found out it was move related, and I hate even numbers. This was my question. I'm, I am wondering if I should follow through on a big change in my life that my gut is pushing for. So there's that move. There's
Yeah.
that for you.
Yep, absolutely. Beautiful. All right. So, Eloy, go ahead and enter for you. Hey, Judith, I think if you're typing your question, Judith, you're number 7. So wait just a little bit more before you put that in. You might have to put it back. So Sai said, resonated, amazing reading, very inspirational, supportive. You are welcome. You're welcome.
You're welcome.
And
I didn't either, but go ahead. I'm sorry.
did you see how do you pronounce it now? Adjoa? She said
Adjoa.
it's an Ashanti Ghanaian name. Oh, I love it.
Yes. She's from Ghana. Yes.
Oh, beautiful. Okay, so Eloy did a general reading. Let me pop that up. So general reading for the next few weeks. Perfect. So this is number 3. Anybody who chose number 3, you can piggyback on Eloy's reading.
I'm gonna go with 7 today.
Oh, that's right. I'm going with 8.
All right, so this is for Eloy and all the number 3s. General reading for the next few weeks. All right, we have the 10 of Wands in reverse. This is talking about you have a lot of responsibilities, a lot of things for you to take care of. Okay, but this is also saying that where you're overwhelmed It's time for you to start kind of delegating responsibilities, or just saying no, that you can't take on anymore. Okay. Internally, it feels as though there's this pressing down. It feels like you have to get it all done, but it doesn't mean that you cannot ask for help. Okay. There's an abundance of responsibility, but employ or ask for others to help you. Okay. Um, don't allow yourself to just be burdened. You know, you're on a mission, you're moving, you're growing, you have things to do, understandably so. But take note of what you already have on your plate. Finish that before taking on new. I'll just leave it at that.
Cool. All right. Hey, Lonnie. So, all right, Eloy. Oh, the Fool.
Nice.
Definitely step out, new beginning, start something fresh, start something new. Um, and Spirit just said there's actually some new opportunities that I believe are going to come knocking on your door. Like something is going to be seeking you out. I feel expansion. I literally saw like a room. Um, I don't. It's so funny. I keep wanting to be drawn to a hair salon. I don't know. I can't remember. I don't think you're a hairstylist, but it was like the hair salon. It just opened up. It expanded, but I feel like you will be sought out. So yeah. So and be willing to take a risk. Be willing to take a little bit of risk. Calculated risk. Calculated risk. I will say that. So that was number 3 for Eloy, and anybody else who chose number 3.
Mm-hmm.
So Lonnie, I love the Tarot of Dreams. I've been working with it a lot lately because of the mainly the zodiac signs. I'm not into the astrological or the planets yet. Oh, you're talking about the light seers. Oops. It's not all about me.
Cool. No, I love the light seers, and I'm so glad that I kickstarted it, and got the indie edition. I really, really love it. It's one of my favorite decks that I read with. I also have the Muse that I did not get kickstarted, and I'm pretty upset about that. But I have it, the mass market, and we are here. So yeah.
All right. So Eloy, let us know if that resonated. Anybody else who chose number 3?
Yeah. Love that. Delegating is important. I'm currently working on a new path. I do manage a hair salon. Oh, well, there you go.
And I don't remember if I knew that or not, but I kept seeing that. Is it dark wood? Because I kept seeing like not paneling, but like darker wood, like almost like nice stained wood. But I kept seeing like everything go just like open up, like you know how like the opening of Game of Thrones with everything going.
Yeah.
And now everybody's doing that now. So I kept seeing like just opening up. So Anne says chose number 3, spot on. Yay, Anne! Glad it resonated. So now, who are you talking about? She's the beautiful partner. Oh, you don't know V? Lonnie, do you not know Lonnie Scott?
Lonnie Scott.
So I don't think you do. So Lonnie is hypnotherapist, tarot reader. I forget your main corporate job, but Lonnie, where are you again? Like, are you up in Michigan?
Are you in Michigan, Lonnie?
I can't remember if you're somewhere. See, to me, everything up north is like Michigan. But anyway, so you didn't move down to Florida yet, did you? So hey, Kurt. Speaking of Florida, Kurt, you're next. So go ahead and hit enter on your question so we can see that while Lonnie's replying.
Thank you, Lonnie. Yes, I'm V. Nice to meet you.
So I met Lonnie in, I believe it was TerraCon in Dallas. I think it was 1 or 2 years, and then I'm trying to remember if you were down south at the TerraCon, but I know you've not been to Reader Studio since I've been, which is where I met V.
Gotcha.
So, all right. So, Kurt, go ahead and hit enter. And you guys, we're going to be reading for Kurt, and he is number 4. So, if you're going to piggyback with Kurt, shut up. That's your question? Oh, my God. I love it.
I love it.
So Kurt Powers does the Powers Project. It's a podcast. I got to be on it one time. He's actually here in Orlando. So Kurt, I want to do this, if with your permission. We're going to answer your yes or no question, but also we're going to give you like what you can do to manifest her coming on your show. This way, it's not just a simple yes or no. We're going to answer it more of a what does it look like, but how can you also bring about her energy onto your show with your permission? I don't like to change it. Central Illinois. Okay, I knew it was somewhere up there. Still stuck. Yes, hypnotherapist, tarot pro, rune reader. I love it. Weird,
Yes.
yes, Weird Web Radio. All right. So, and Aloy said, looking to advance in the company, expanding your business. Beautiful.
All right, Kurt.
All right. So for Kurt,
The sun.
yes.
This is a big fat yes. Okay. The sun here is about success. It's about happiness, brightness, joy, positivity, you know. So honestly, I feel like it's going to happen. What you need to do is continue to stay positive, continue to be grateful, continue to, bring success to your show. But just live in the space of gratitude and be happy. And I feel like you will attract her to your show. You will attract her energy by you just being you and continuing with what you got going on. Okay.
All right. And from me, is it 10? 10 of Wands. So this is a very interesting card as well, because this often is about working your ass off. I call this the CrossFit of tarot, because it's
Yes.
usually like a man down on the ground with 10 wands on his back, which is similar here. But I'm going to say this is beautiful too, Kurt. I have another message for you, Kurt, from Spirit. But be vulnerable. And I know you personally, and I know you're a very truthful, honest, open person. But be willing to be vulnerable, and be willing to to carry it to the nth degree. In other words, whatever it is to get her there and stay positive, because this makes me feel like the work is going to be there. But I want to say absolutely be vulnerable. And Spirit was saying, again, I know you personally, but this is from Spirit. Stay in a very humble, honest, sincere place anytime you communicate or write or do whatever, with Queen Latifah or her people or whatever like that. So sincere, vulnerable, honest, humble. Stay with those words. And again, I know you, and those words kind of describe you. So I think it definitely will happen. And then also, Kurt, the other thing, drop your link to your podcast here so everybody can grab that. Because I will say this, you guys, not a single podcast is ever the same. This man is just his scope is so wide, and had some really cool, interesting guests on there. So check it out. All
I
right.
also wanted to piggyback on your piggyback and say also that, getting her there, I feel like the process of figuring all out paperwork, clearance, all that kind of good stuff, I feel like it's going to be taxing. I feel like it's going to be work. I don't think it's just going to be like picking up the phone like, oh yeah, I'm going to come on. I feel like there's going to be hoops for you to kind of jump through to make it happen. So just stay true to that as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah, it's not going to be like me and you 30 minutes ago. He's like, hey, you want to come on a podcast again? I'm like, yeah, when are you available? I'm available this time. So, yeah. Perfect. Yes. All right. So if that was number 4, so if anybody was piggybacking on with Kurt, let us know. All right. Gorgeous. It is the sun is a gorgeous one. And Lonnie said, Kurt, I just interviewed one of my fave authors. I've been friends with Derek Sivers for years. There's always a way to get Latifah on your show. Don't give up. Hit me up and I'll see if I can help. Excellent.
Oh, beautiful.
Look at that. V and Mitch, the pimps of tarot. Hooking people up.
I love it.
You're welcome, Kurt. All right, so moving on to Brenda. Brenda, drop your question. And anybody else who chose number 5 with Brenda, you're going to be piggybacking on this one. And yes, people, V did not choose 5 today.
I know. I went for a whole different number.
All right, there's Brenda. So let's pull her question up. So Brenda says, a general reading for the next 3 months. Am I on the right path? If not, what do I need to do? All right, perfect.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, we got a jumper?
All of them just kind of slid. So let me redo that. They were just
Did I ever tell you I was at a psychic fair and a woman only reads jumpers? She shuffles until they jump. And I just kept thinking, God, that's got to be a pain in the butt. But maybe she's a bad shuffler. Maybe she just really sucks and it flies out.
I've seen people do that.
Ooh, mine just jumped out too. Like,
see?
So
first thing I want to say, Brenda, is get out of your head. Usually when my hands get like that, it's just because like you're flustered.
Yep.
Or there's on top. So first off, breathe and get out of your head.
Yep. I always tell them to take a deep breath with me. Oh,
All
so
right.
we're picking up Brenda's energy. That's why.
Yes, and the high priestess in reverse here is saying, trust yourself. You are on this journey. You and stepping into your intuition more outside of your logic and your brain will really help you on this journey. So for the next 3 months, I feel like you're going to be doing a lot of internal work to trust yourself. Whether that is, forgiving yourself and trusting yourself from past situations that you've been in or put yourself in. Trusting yourself as it comes to relationships, circumstances, situations that you're in presently. I feel like you are on the right path. It's just getting out of your head and into your body, into your spirit, into your intuition to trust the decisions and the movements that you're making. Okay.
Cool. All right. And from me, this for the next 3 months, are you on the right path or what do you need to do? This is 3 of coins. And I do feel like you're on the right path. I would say this. And once again, I'm going to say, just like I said, what was it? The 6 of swords earlier. Stay focused.
Mm-hmm.
What is that noise?
For me,
It sounds like a fart.
oh, it's the music, it's the song.
Okay. I was like, so speaking of Mitchell, stay focused. So Brenda, stay focused because I feel like it's going to be important for you to maintain the balance, the movement, and this card. There's the original kind of Rider Waite. There's a little bit of criticism from those onlookers on the work that's being done. I don't feel that with a lot of other cards, but today I'm feeling that as in make sure you stay focused. When the criticizers, the naysayers, the people who your business, when they come up, just ignore them and
Yep.
keep focused on the work that you're doing.
Yep.
Yeah. So I really feel like the path you're on is the right path. Just stay focused on the work. Stay focused on the
Yep.
work. Yeah.
Yep.
Cool.
You're right. I do and have been working on that. Good, Brenda. Good.
Good, good, good. All right.
Hi, Tracy. Yes, there is a number 8. We haven't gotten to it yet, so just hold on to that. It's for piggyback.
Tracy, I think Tracy's always, I'm number 8. I want to be number 8. Brenda, you are welcome. So you
You're
guys, that
welcome.
was number 5. If you chose to piggyback with Brenda on number 5, that was for you as well. Thank you, Brenda. And we're going to go to Tamara with number 6. So if you chose number 6, it's coming next with Tamara. Tamara, hit enter on your question. And then Judith, you'll be next. So hang tight before you hit enter.
I'm so glad you survived, Tracy. Glad to have you here and in recovery. Beautiful.
What am I missing? I don't see the response yet.
No, Tracy just said that she was just responding. She was just typing something.
Okay.
It wasn't the question we're looking for yet.
Okay. So, all right, Tamara, there's the question. Tamara says, will there be future advancements in my current job or career? All numbers so far have resonated in some aspect. Oh, cool. Which that happens a lot, people. Like every spread resonates with everybody. You said, I feel there are a lot of changes coming in general. So not sure what. So any future advancements in your current job and like everything else we were talking about was resonating. Oh, okay. Tracy said she survived her surgery. Oh, good.
All right. So 7 of Swords reverse. Okay. So this is the 7 of Swords for me is this card of upright, as a lot of betrayal, a lot of secrets and things of that nature. With it being in reverse, I feel as though you yourself are kind of closing yourself off to kind of brace for impact. Okay. So when we're talking about, advancements and changes in your current job or career, I feel like there's a need for you to kind of step out of the shadows to get those advancements. I feel like you kind of closeted yourself and you're kind of like putting on this protective shell because you just don't know what's coming. And so you're just kind of like bracing for the impact of whatever it is. But this is saying, peek out, take a look around, see what's going on, go with your intuition. What are you feeling? Because then I feel like the advancement that you're wanting, the change that you're wanting to have happen can better attract to you if you are standing front and center for it versus kind of shying away and just kind of moving out of the limelight, so to speak. Okay. So I feel like this is just saying put your energy out there full and bold and allow the advancement that you're wanting to come down the pipeline. But if you hide, it won't. Okay.
Cool. Cool. All right. And from me, Tamara, the Three of Swords. So I'm going to say this. I probably say this every show. And this is general, but also for you. Remember, worry is a prayer for the very thing you don't want.
Exactly.
So put it into the positive. If it's worry, flip it on its head and just take it 180-degree. So, and then release any of the fear and the frustration. And also, this is about Libra energy. So find the balance in it. Um, yeah, I'm just coming back to the thought process of all of this. So make sure you're staying in a positive way with the thoughts. Anytime worry comes up, acknowledge it. Say, okay, I felt that worry. I was worried about this, where we're going. I feel movement. I don't know what's happening. And just say, I acknowledge that. Now let me come back to the positiveness of it.
Yeah.
For some reason, I've been told to tell you to journal and write some things down. So I don't know if you used to journal and you need to start writing or journaling again, but Spirit's telling me this might be a good time to get your thoughts out on paper. So that I think that could help you with a lot of stuff as well, kind of unpack some stuff.
Yep.
So, hey, Murray.
Hey, Murray.
And Barrett said Mitch nailed it on the head. I'm assuming Mitch had nailed it. I'm assuming you chose number 6 too, Barrett. So, so Tamara, let us know if that resonated with you, and anybody else who chose number 6. And then Judith, go ahead and hit enter on your question. We're coming to you next.
This is number 7, right?
Number 7.
Yep, this is what
I just want to say how I don't know if you. I'm gonna watch this. I'm gonna expand this. Look at Tamara's picture. Let's see if I can expand it. I love your picture. I can't get it too big. I just love your picture. Such a beautiful smile there.
Oh.
Murray's from Ontario.
Ooh, yay! Up near me.
You know, it's so funny. I love names, and I'm a big on people's names and like the meaning and the energy of it. And Murray, when I see your name, especially that last name, I'm like, tell me you own like a restaurant or something. Murray's Grub. Murray's Grub. You know, it's like I would just love it to be like, you know, to be that. All right, so Judith, there's Judith's question. Let me pop that up. Sorry, Sai. I popped the wrong one. It jumped up on me. Okay, so Judith said, I would like guidance on some challenges in my family relationship right now. All right, don't forget, Judith, you're dealing with 2 mediums here. So you never, when you talk about family stuff, you never know what's going to come out. We'll be respectful.
So with this the guidance here is this Page of Wands. And this is saying, in dealing with the challenges, it really is about stepping out there, being your most authentic self, you know, not hiding in the shadows, recognizing that there are still some things to learn, still some things to conquer, but not for you to shy away. Okay. There are new things coming down the pipeline. And it's like looking at your challenges head on and saying, how can I creatively get through these things? This is not for the tried and true. This is not for stuff that you've already done. It really is looking at this through new eyes and a new lens, and being able to express your full creative self without feeling as though you have to be quieted. You know, there's a lot of gaining confidence of stepping out there and speaking what is on your mind and your energy. Okay. So be free.
Yes, it's so funny. I almost don't keep your card up there, V. Keep that card up there. I almost don't want to pull a card because when I'm looking at this card and this woman's got that baton over her head, I literally heard in my head, you know, you just need to say, fuck that shit. It's like, It's like, this is you realizing they need to deal with their stuff, and you are owning your stuff. You are taking care of yourself. You have set your boundaries. And there's a point where just because the blood is flowing through all your vein, don't mean you got to be, you know, you got to be in their life. So let me go ahead and pull that card real quick and see. Oh, yes. This is the 8 of Swords. So see, and I love this card because this one speaks so differently than any other 8 of Swords. You need to put that protective bubble around you. And because this is Gemini energy with this 8 of Swords, and you see how the swords are trying to pop through, and all of a sudden it's like the shell kind of hardens up so it can't get through. Protect yourself, set your boundaries, and then with that Gemini energy, when they're not doing it right and they're crossing your boundaries or not respecting you, you need to flip that Gemini energy around and walk away. Because Geminis have that ability to pop, 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 pop. They have ability to just go from beauty to beast in a heartbeat. So when
Dr. Mr. Hyde, literally.
Yes. Yes. So I want to back up just a little bit because we had a lot of comments on that. And also, Judith, let us know if that resonates with you. So Sai said, hey to Murray. Joa picked number 7 as well. Yay. Good night, Rosangela.
Good night.
Yes, Lisa, you can piggyback on number 8 as well. That'll be the next one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, thank you, because this is what I want to say. So a lot of times we've been noticing these events that we do, people keep going, oh, that one resonated with me. Oh, that one resonated with me too. Oh, all of them resonate. We are collectively coming on board here. We are drawing this together. You are not here by accident. If you pop in for just a few minutes and that's all you got, then you didn't need to hear about what you heard. If you
Yep.
stay the whole night, listen to the whole thing, there's a lot there for you. So just trust that too. So
Yep.
the energy that we are working between us and between y'all, it can be very, very powerful. Judith said, absolutely been getting the boundaries messages big time. Beautiful. And the authentic self too. Perfect. Good, good, good.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
And Sharon said, Lord have mercy, that resonated with her too.
And that resonated with me because I picked number 7. So, just be free. That was actually my affirmation today is liberation, freedom, being in myself, having boundaries, all that kind of good stuff. So
And I got to be honest with you, that one resonated with me too. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it at that, just in case I'm being trolled.
yep.
So, all right. So Sharon said that's giving you the chills. Beautiful. We love the chills. And then Murray said you're going to jump on number 8 as well. Okay. So the last card we're going to pull is for Nicola. Nicola. So, and this is also for me and anybody who chose number 8. So number 8, and Nicola, put your question up.
It's up earlier, but I think she'll post it back. It says, please, can I ask for 6 months general info? Lots of love. It was earlier up in the thread.
Okay.
That's up, but I just saw it when I was scrolling.
All right. Let me see if I can find it. Tell me if you see it pop up because I'm going to scroll up.
Okay.
Okay, there we go. So, yep, I'm going to add that in. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, so there we go. Please, can I ask 6 months general info? Love, lots of love. All right, so for number 8, just follow along, not so much with their question, but with the answer to the reading.
All right. Hey, Samaj. James.
Hey. Hey, Sue. All right, number 8.
All right.
Last one of the night.
Ew.
Always good to see you, Samaj Thomas.
Ooh, riffle shuffle.
Oh, you're right.
Made a dent in my little deck here. I'm so sad. It peeled back a little bit, but I'm okay.
Yeah. If you don't own cards, people, you don't know this pain that we go through.
All right. Okay. So 6 months info, and for all the number 8s, I have the Tower. So it's okay. Tower is all about allowing and letting things that thought were strong and fortuitous, I don't know if that's a word, but I'm using it, are coming down. Okay. Things that have been slapped together or being held together with all your might, glue, boogers, gorilla glue, snot, putty, whatever the case may be, it is time for it to be brought down. Because only when it's down into the very bottom, the white meat I like to call it, you can pick up and start to rebuild. But whatever this structure is, whatever this is going on in your life, it needs to be demolished. Okay. And if you're not strong enough to do it, the universe will do it. It could be devastating, but at the same time, once it's down, there will be this big sigh of relief to go, I could have done it, but I'm glad that it's down. So now I can make different decisions and make some changes. After the Tower comes the Star. So it's rebuilding, hope, optimism, joy, all of that kind of good stuff. This is a shake to their foundation, So something's going to come down, but it's okay. Allow it needs to. It's supposed to. Okay.
Yeah. And also the word I kept hearing was dismantle. I love that word for the Tower.
Yeah.
So for me, Ace of Coins. So once you dismantle it, you get to rebuild it. You get to plant that seed. And look how strong. And look at that. Look at that. What is that? Like an elk or a deer, a stag. So, and look at those muscles. So, So once you break it all down, you'll get to build it back up. And the
Yep.
Ace of Coins is about planting the seed. Coins are about money, material things, family, the body, love, not love, money, resources, finances, all the earthly, physical stuff. So it'll be time to plant the seed and start fresh.
Yeah.
And I keep seeing this beautiful arc of like tower, 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 plant the seed, and there we go. So it feels like this really beautiful arc. And dismantle is a word that I don't usually use with tower, but it kept coming up. My thing with tower is tilling up the garden.
Yeah.
Because if you leave the old stuff there, you're not going to get any new fruit. You got to get
Nope.
rid of it before you can start growing something new. And usually a season will change.
And it's so funny. This is like a nature-ish card, and it's like this lightning hit, but there are butterflies that are
Mm,
coming. The parts that are like on fire and going away are coming down. So there is transformation. There is newness and beauty that will come from the dismantling.
beautiful. So we got a lot of wow for that. Love the tower from Samaj. Opportunity on the horizon.
Mm,
Beautiful. Sue said yes. Sharon, sometimes you have to break it down to start over. Absolutely.
yes.
Literally. Oh, Sue said literally tore down yesterday.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Wow.
And also with the tower, I'll say this because I feel like I prompted to. You know, when the tower comes crashing down or you tear it down, building it back up the same way it was is not always the answer because it's probably going to collapse again. You
Yeah.
know, making the tower great again is not always the answer.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's making a new tower that will
Yeah.
be great
Yeah.
and
And
learning the lessons of your history from the old tower.
there you go. And how I see the tower, and the analogy I like to use is like a relationship where you meet somebody and you immediately jump into a physical relationship and then you just kind of build from there. But there was no basis of foundation for friendship, of trusting one another, so that when there is an argument or some kind of blow up, it all falls apart because there was nothing, there was no first floor, there was no basement, there was no fallout for you guys to kind of fall down to allow for the rebuild to happen.
Yeah,
It's just like when it hit, it's all gone because it's hollow inside otherwise.
yeah.
So, yeah.
Beautiful, beautiful analogy or metaphor. Probably analogy. I always get those two mixed up. Metaphor and analogy. So, all right. So, Judith, Nicola, let us know how that was. Thank
Yeah.
you. I've spent 3 months in my garden and I'm thinking of restructuring my business. Beautiful, beautiful. Oh, the
Beautiful.
garden.
I
I
love
love it.
it.
Beautiful, Brenda. So, you guys, that was all 8 tonight. Thanks for hanging with us. We're going to be maybe about 2-3 more minutes and then we'll be jumping off. So, Murray says, I do feel many things are falling apart right now, business, social events. Yeah, a lot of that. But,
Yeah.
but next year, things will be different and stronger. You are
Yeah.
welcome, Murray. You're welcome. So, you guys, V and I love hanging out with you. We are going to both put our quote unquote tip jars up there.
Yeah.
If you feel led, you can absolutely drop a little tip. I think we both use PayPal.
Yep.
But that is there just if you feel led for all the work that we do here and Turn T and Instagram and Twitter, all those other places. If you want to get a reading from me, you can find me at mitchellosborn.com. I am booked about 3 weeks out right now, but you can also go to my Tarot Spread store and get a spread in the meantime, one that resonates with you. And I usually deliver those back within 1 to 3 days. And it's a YouTube video you can watch over as much as you want. So psychic medium, animal communicator, tarot card reader, mindfulness transformation coach. If you need to work through some craziness and stuff going on, bring you some peace of mind. And then V, what you got going on?
You can find right here at red.com. I do, I am doing sorry, I don't know where this echo is coming from. Virtual readings, Sea Breeze readings, 30 and 60 minutes. I also have my Cosmic Politan, which is a hand-in-hand walk through your birth chart using the tarot. I also have a manifestation group. If anyone is interested, we're starting on the new moon, which is the 20th. I will put my information up for that if you are interested in joining a group for manifestation. It's a private group on Facebook. We really do a lot of fun things with like a support group, alignment, accountability. Turnt Tea for me is on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at noon on Instagram at Red Light Readings. If you're looking to take a beginner course in tarot or learning how to read for yourself, I have a Tarot Summer School course up with Ethany through the Tarot Readers Academy called How to Be Your Own Tarot BFF. And that's about it. I think that's all I got.
Cool. And every Sunday night on my other Facebook page, Mitchell Osborn, Psychic Tarot Animal Guy, Sunday night, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I do either a mindfulness one Sunday night and animal communication the other. So I alternate between the two. We'll be back here in 2 weeks. I'm pretty sure it's on our calendar. And a couple things, Kurt, thank you so much. Love your energy. Thank you so much. We love being together, so we hope it shows. Judith, thank you. Big love to you as well. Lonnie, it was a pleasure. It's so funny. I think you knew V, but yeah. So I'm glad you got to see her beautiful energy here.
Yeah.
And
Thank you.
Nicola, it's 1 a.m. in UK, so go to bed or go to sleep. So thank you, everybody. All right, V, anything else? Otherwise, I'm gonna say my namaste.
I think we're good.
All right, so I say to you, the beautiful, powerful, wonderful, awesome sexiness in me sees and recognizes the beautiful, powerful, wonderful, awesome sexiness in you. Namaste, safe and healthy.
And I get to say, play. You guys later.
All right. Good night, everybody. Bye-bye.
Bye.